Ajoie's got bragging rights entering this one after winning the last time. Seabrook's last game against them saw him pick up an assist. Gretzky's going to be looked upon to produce some offense for his club tonight. Based on how last game played out between these two sides, you knew the rematch was going to be hot, and it happens next. The officials there at center, and I think we are about to get this one underway. The Knights are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Shakes himself free. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
And now he moves it quickly to Karlsson. Dished on over to Radish. Ajoie's got possession at center. Puck grab by Zetterberg. Here's a chance to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still no score in this one. Zetterberg's won the draw here in the offensive zone. The Knights have it against the wall. Fires it, and the save. Pushes it across to Zetterberg. Quick feed to Hughes. Here's an odd man rush. Lead pass ahead. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Still lots of time left in the period. Still looking for our first goal. The Knights start with the puck in their own end. And he slides it quickly to Chatfield. The Knights are on the attack. Along the half wall with the puck. Here's a short pass to Chatfield. Puts it off the post.
A huge opportunity there, James, to get the go-ahead goal in this game. You know what that does? It creates a ton of momentum, but the pipe stops it.
Scooped up along the wall by Boldy. Ajoie's on the attack. Slides it across. The Knights have the puck now. Gains the zone along the right wall. Takes a shot, and he's got that one. The Knights get a hold of the puck in their own end. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. And he slides it quickly to Donato. Slides the puck over. And that goes off a body. Taken along the wall by Gretzky. Takes the feed ahead from the left side. On the attack along the boards. Fires it on net. Here's a save by Hofer. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Past the midway mark in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Ajoie's got it in the offensive zone. Turns it away on the slap shot. Quick feed to Nazar. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Passes it to Donato. Moves it around along the half wall.
Whoa!
He scores!
Well, he gets all of this one, James. It explodes off of his stick. He just labels it over the glove of the goaltender.
The Knights finally get the game's first goal here in the late goings of this frame. What are they doing right here, Cheryl?
Well, I think they're being aggressive, James. I mean, they've got that attack mentality. They're not sitting back, and now that they put one in, it's about staying the course. They'll need to get to this intermission and talk about continuing to push towards that end goal.
Goalie with the stop. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Ajoie's down, but not out. They've had chances. They just haven't capitalized. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. The Knights take possession in the defensive end. Loses the coverage there. To his teammate. Taken by St. Louis. Moves it to the offensive zone. Rudolph's got it against the boards. Picked up by Karlsson. Ovechkin's lugging the puck. Oh, look at this. And he sidesteps the check there. Well, that brings an end to period number 1. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time.
Don't forget to check out tonight's game highlights, post-game analysis, player interviews, and blogs on our team website. New content is added daily.
We are about ready to get underway here for the second period. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Takes it to the front. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Lots of time left in this period. The Knights have taken a 1-0 lead. And they win that draw at center. Quick pass to Hughes. Ovechkin's hauled down. Penalty on the way. And there's the whistle stopping the play. Hughes will serve 2 for tripping.
Well, when you're looking for the equalizer, it's tough to take a penalty and play shorthanded, James. You got to find a way to get to even strength so you can generate some offense.
The Knights will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
An opportunity with their first power play of the game, an offensive zone draw. You got to be on the same page, and it's huge to win. Possession is everything.
Hill's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. McDavid's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. The Knights take possession here inside the offensive zone. Oh, how about that stepping up?
Get out the ice packs, eh, James? That's what you got to do if you want to compete for a PK spot. And he does exactly that, and he takes away the shot threat.
The Knights get a hold of it. McKenna's got it in the defensive end. Slips by the check. Scores! Putting the power in power play.
Well, power play is most effective when you have multiple options. You keep your opponent guessing. That's exactly what they did, and they converted on it. Well, your specialty team coaches are constantly telling you on a power play that you need to take advantage, and the way that you do that is to take away the eyes of the goaltender. A ton of net front presence here, and that's the reason the seeing eye shot finds its way to the back of the net.
The Knights have extended the lead to 2 now here in the second.
Yeah, and sometimes as an athlete, you take a bit of a breather here, and sometimes that frees you to continue to play and attack, but sometimes it leads to complacency. You don't want to give any edge to your opponent when you have them down.
Stamkos has it in the defensive end. And it's a quick pass to Miller. The Knights looking against the half wall. Ajoie's got possession of the puck. Jostled off the puck. Radish is moving it ahead. The Knights get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Oh, no margin for error as he got body and wall and crunched. Here's a shot. Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong and he's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him. One of the most difficult things to do in hockey is manage the pulse of the game. And when you're trailing, you got to find ways to get back in it, to fuel, to ignite yourself, to push and dictate pace. Well, that hit right there is sending a very clear message that they're still in it.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Knights have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Grabs control of it at the point. In close! Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Hill!
Well, goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
And now it's grabbed by Alexiak. Takes a shot and kept that one out of the net. Puck scooped up by Zetterberg. Rocked on the play. Moves it to Hughes. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Here's a chance. Oh, stick save and a beaut.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Grabbed along the boards by Rudolph. Directs it on over to Caulfield. Ajoie's got the puck against the boards. The Knights have it behind the cage. Quick pass over to Hurdle. Ajoie's got a hold of it along the wall. Oh, what a save in front!
Well, he makes the save look easy, but it is a tough one. I mean, he's got to find that puck through traffic. He's got to fight. You can see him bobbing and weaving to make the save.
Clevier's going to play it against the half wall. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Here they come on the attack down the right side. The Knights gain control of the puck. Here they are on the attack. He scores! What a play!
There's always the question why before a goal is scored, so let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up a high-danger opportunity, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net.
The Knights probably don't want this period to end, given the way things have played out here tonight.
100% agree with you. They got the mojo. They're moving the puck. They've got a comfortable lead. The last thing they want to do is have an intermission, which can pause and give their opponent some rest that they need.
Number 72, time of the goal, 19 minutes, 53.
There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next.
Generosity.
Welcome back to EA Sports. The final frame looms here as the officials set to drop the puck on period number 3. We are underway here in the third. Let's see if there's any sort of saving face at one end of the ice. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Knights have been fantastic through 40 minutes of play, James. They've been good on both sides of the puck. They've gotten themselves a comfortable lead. Now it's about protecting it. You still want to push when you have the puck, but you have to be in good spots to protect defensively.
Now a quick pass to Stone. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out.
Hofer's done a good job making that save, especially because it's been a quiet night for him. It's been an offensive explosion in the other end, but when you're faced with a save, you have to make it. You don't want to open the door for your opponent.
The Knights scoop it up along the boards. Ovechkin's got it through the neutral zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Looks to pass it to Ovechkin. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Nice defensive robbery on that. Turned aside by Hill. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The Knights have dominated this one to this point. They lead it 3-0. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. And he gets in front of that one-timer. And he takes a shot. Stuffs him again. Gets control of the puck right in front of his own end. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Forsberg. Comes up with the block. Absolutely fearless. They've got numbers. Comes up with the stop. From the back of the cage with the puck. Moves it quickly over to Miller. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction. Oh, what a hit. He got all of that hip check. Here they come on the attack. Shot. Fantastic save. Moves it to Blumel. Here they come on the attack. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Hofer.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Here's a chance. Gets in front of it. Handles the pass. Here's a chance. Oh, what a save on the slapper. The Knights will play it from the defensive zone. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Denied by Hill.
Well, let's face it, James, you're getting blown out in a game. You're really trailing. It's deflating. It's very deflating. You don't know how to get back in it. So often, sometimes you just start hitting things, trying to physically engage yourself and seeing if you can spark something anywhere.
The Knights have treated tonight like a shooting gallery and are in cruise control late in the third. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. And that slides right out to center ice. Ajoie's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Hughes looks around. Tees him up. Oh, and he missed the net.
Well, I think he does a great job of getting to position here, James, to be able to get that shot off. He gets it off fast and quick. He just misses wide.
55 seconds to go. And now he moves it quickly to Nazar. Oh, look at this chance. Feeds it over on the attack. Scores! And better late than never, right?
Yeah, James, sometimes it feels like you're never going to put one in. It could be the ocean and you'd miss it, but they get one late in the game. And hey, sometimes when the floodgates open, many come.
Ajoie's got one back, but Cheryl, they need more.
They need more, and they're going to have to pay the price to get to the paint, the most coveted spot on the ice, fight through traffic, and find a way to get the puck to the net.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway.
Scored by number 86, Jack Hughes.
Takes the feed. Carlson's got it along the wing. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up.
Hofer's been counted on and relied upon in the big moments of this game to come up with a big save. He almost makes it look easy here, James. You know, sometimes you're not under siege, but you still have to come up huge when the timing is called for. And he does. He comes up big and really gives his team an opportunity.
The Knights been going in one direction all night long, and that's to the net. And they lead it here late in this third period. Stamkos moves the puck. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Quick feed to Radish. The Knights played along the boards. Takes a shot, and he keeps that one out. Here's a chance to get it out of their own end. Shot! Final horn sounds, bringing this one to a close. What an energy in the building tonight here, Cheryl. I mean, this thing had a little bit of everything, and I didn't want it to end.
Well, in particular in the first period with a number of goals, high-flying offense, but then everyone kind of settled in throughout the game and got back to playing some defensive hockey.